From the hills of Maine to Boston streets, underneath the lights where legends meet. Brave hearts pounding, boots on ground. East Coast kings, we wear the crown. From Rhode Island shores up to Vermont, we fight for every yard we want. On every field through sweat and rain, victory's taste eclipses pain. East Coast Football League, we rise with fire burning in our eyes. Every tackle, every play, we own the night, we rule the day.
And my hello and welcome to the ECFL Redzone. So this is Owen over here, but today we've got a coin toss going on um, with the Warhawks and the Cardinals game. We have the Falcons and Bulldogs underway. Very exciting. It's going to be a really good night tonight. We'll see what we got, and I'll be here to commentate and chat. I do have my son over here in the background, so I do apologize in advance for him to butt in every now and then. I just left my daughter's dance recital. I'm sorry, not recital, but dance competition, and she got first place again. Got accepted to nationals, which is pretty cool. Great as a dad. And now you get these two teams fighting to see who's going to go for their championship. The winners of these games, they advance on to the championship. So without further ado, I'll be going back and forth between the games. I have a dual box. I have a single game. We'll be able to just have both games going and seeing what's going on, and hopefully keeping everybody up to date. The game against the Warhawks and Cardinals, they played week one, where the Warhawks ended up winning in 4 overtimes. I look for another amazing game up in New Hampshire. In New Hampshire. Look for another great game there. So it's going to be good to see what's going on. We'll try to switch back to the game similar to the way that the NFL does their red zone. I'm not as good as Mike Hansen, so I do apologize in advance for the people who are watching this. But in the meantime, this is our studio right here that we will be, having the games played on, and just excited. So I'm excited to get the games rolling. Excited to see what happens, and we will go to there. That being said, looks like the Falcons and Bulldogs are getting ready. Looks like the other game is getting ready as well, so we should be ready to roll. We've had an amazing season this year. Congratulations to all the teams that have been in it, and congratulations to the Chargers and the Bruins. They'll be playing in the Zenith Bowl on the 31st, and it's going to be exciting. So I'm going to load into the I'm going to go into the Warhawks game. So we've got that. Looks like the Warhawks are returning the kick. So that's going to be, see what happens here. And, definitely watch the Warhawks. They had a tough loss last week with the Falcons. Offensively, they really got stagnant with the they got stagnant. They ended up scoring first, but the second half, not second half, but the second half, the Falcons really just controlled them. So let's see what's going on here. I'll keep my eye on the Falcons game, and we go. The playoffs have now kicked off. Warhawks looks like they're returning it, getting out to about the 35 to the 40-ish yard line. There we go. So that's our first playoff action of 2025. Great to see. And like I said, I'll keep my eyes on the Bulldogs game. So that still hasn't kicked off yet. So we'll keep our eyes on that. and see what happens there. So, and Warhawks are led by Isaiah Batchelder. Batchelder has been amazing this whole season, and the O line is strong, durable. The thing that both these teams have are the. All right, I'm switched off to the wrong game here. The both teams have the strong defenses. Look for a huge defensive battle in this. Cardinals are led by Keelan McDonald at linebacker. He's been playing for a long time. Mike Garcia at the end. So let's see what they do here. So Batch takes the first snap, hands it off. Oh, no, play action. Looks like a bubble screen out to about a 6-yard gain. So it should be out to close to the 40-yard line, I believe. Great play. Got me fooled on that. I don't know if that's Torre in the backfield at number 30. Very interesting. I'm not sure if that's him. All right, so Batch in the shotgun. Cardinals in the probably 4-3. Looks like, is that Garcia? Oh, a linebacker? I'm not sure. It's tough to see in a smaller screen. Motion the running back to the left. Batch drops back an empty set. Another quick bubble screen. There is. He had enough for a first down. So nice play by there. Nice play right there. All right. So yeah, definitely exciting to watch this as you see the games going on. Falcons haven't started yet. It'll be interesting to see what the Falcons, Bulldogs, how they manage tonight. And looks like we got some speed over in the Warhawks game, so we're going to keep this on. Once again, they're in a balanced set, hands off to 30. So I think that's Torrey Wallace. I'm not 100% sure, though, because I think he wore 23, but he could be wearing a different number because it could be. I'm trying to find out right now if it is him. He's a heck of a running back. Definitely. Out there. So once again, the 4 wide running backs goes over to the left. Batch is calling stuff out. Not sure if he's going to try hitting the skinny post to the right hand side. Safeties are kind of jumped up. Oh, another looks like another bubble. Looks like their game plan to hit quick screens. Which after last week, where their defense really, the offensive linemen really struggled to handle the defense. I think that's a good, get the ball out quick. That's a good game plan. And then get them to kind of move up on the D-back and try to hit them. D-backs move up and try to hit them deep. So, interesting to see that. Coming out of the huddle, Batch is still in the backfield. Empty set now. Looks like they're a tight bunch on the other side there. Interesting. And there's a deep pass intercepted. I knew they were going to try to do that. If this guy does not pitch it back, they should be good. Smart play. Interception. Very smart play by the Cardinals D-back just going down. I saw a lot of players do too much. A really big interception right there. Now to the Bulldogs and Falcons. We're a little bit later to start, but looks like we're going to be doing the coin toss right now. So that's them out there. The Falcons get their big boys out there, and let's see how that flows. So going to the Warhawks and Cardinals. That's a big turnover. This game is going to be won by the defenses, and the Cardinals really just are able to jump up on the board first. So tough break, very tough break to have that. And let's see the Warhawks do. They have great field position. They're going to be a little over midfield, I believe, or maybe right at like the 50-ish, or probably actually on like the 47-ish. I'm going to guess. It's hard to tell with no lines on this, so it's very hard to tell. So, anyways, they come out. I believe that's Junior Brown at the running back. I'm sorry, quarterback position. Then a pistol. Yeah, definitely Junior Brown. He's a lefty. A little comeback. Great play, great catch. Good for 8 yards. And look at that. Junior Brown's like you guys have been talking about me all year. We've been tearing it up. His time to shine now. This is the new season. This is where it all kind of comes to play now. So let's see how it goes. All right, so let's go back and take a peek at the other game if it's up and running yet. Not yet. Well, keep an eye on that game for you guys. And then get into the dual box. I think I have a dual box there somewhere. And big run. Look at the Cardinals up the middle. Great play. And just like that, Cardinals are now threatening to score. In field goal range, in position. Wow. So just like that. Let's see here. So Cardinals moving the ball. They're going to be on about the 30, probably around the 40-yard line. Another handoff up the middle again. They found something here. They found something against this Warhawks defense, just going right up the middle. So very, very interesting here. Very interesting here. So the other game is still on hold there. Let me just try to bring in an image here. So I was trying to fix my background because I've got a little bit of an issue with what I want. So I'm not watching the game right now, guys. I don't see, but anyways, looks like is that a fumble? Fumble on the play. This could be a huge play for the Warhawks. Huge play for the Warhawks. Think they recovered it. Warhawks ball, and just like that, turnover after turnover. So wow, this is an exciting first 10 minutes of football action. The ECFL playoffs. This is yeah, what a start. This is crazy. So wow. So we have 2 turnovers. Looks like the Falcons and Bulldogs about to kick off as well. So we'll get to that very shortly. And we're gonna go live to the Warhawks game here. So all right. So Batch gets the ball, hands it off to it's got to be Torre up the middle. He's gonna get to about the another fumble. Oh no, that was a fumble. My bad. All right. So wow, just when you thought you've seen everything, turnovers after turnovers, it just hurts this game having turnovers just like that, and it's so tough because you don't expect to, you get the ball, get good field position, and next thing you know, it's like boom, you've turned the ball over again. So, um, very very adversity play. His batch rolling out. He's got wheels. He should have ran that. He's going deep, overthrown. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. But now, kickoff over with the other game there. Do you know what? I don't like this background. I'm going to change that background. I got to change some stuff with this scene here. So I'll fix this right now while I'm chatting with you. This background just looks too crazy. So let's um let's change this up just a tad. We'll move the mini logo. We'll bring this I'll make that logo bigger. I think that looks better. Maybe I'll get a different background. I'll change that up in total. Let me move this logo up top, make it look more symmetrical. Yeah, there we go. All right. So I wonder if I should make these screens. Let me know. Can you guys read those? It looks kind of small on the map. If you guys are on Facebook or YouTube, if you just message me if you like this screen better. Um, Not sure if that works for you guys. It looks a little small. Maybe I can make it a little bit bigger. But first play, Batch breaks a sack and then another tackle, but does get sacked. And then the Falcons with the ball. Falcons. Oh, is it Falcons ball or is it Bulldogs? I think the Bulldogs. Yep. So Bulldogs ball. Didn't get much. Falcons defense all over the place. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what this Falcons defense has been playing great all year. It's going to be interesting to see how they manage against the Bulldogs. Bulldogs have had a few weeks off. They had a bye week, and then they had a win by a team that no longer is around. So they haven't played football in a couple. On that, I was always a big fan of playing football. I'm not a big fan of a lot of the rests that you can get. So they drop back now with the Bulldogs. Watch out for number 5 is Cologne. He is a beast of a player for the Bulldogs. Warhawks look like they. Let's see here. Not sure what happened with this game here, but let me do this, and then I'm gonna also put this on here. So here's our games here. We've got the Warhawks and we've got the Falcons. The Bulldogs with the ball at the 45-ish yard line. And I'll try to just flick back and forth until I see, until I think I need, we should switch back. So right now, Bulldogs with the ball, third down. Big play for the Falcons. I say always win third down. Ooh, he might have been offside. There might be a flag here. Quarterback throws the ball. It's a free play. And he catches it. Is that Cologne with a catch? What a play it is. That kid, he's had a heck of a season. Heck of a player right there. Warhawks are now coming out. I'm sorry, Cardinals are coming out. I don't know what happened there. I missed that here, but that's okay. So Cardinals have the ball, then a shotgun. And Junior Brown throws on a corner post, a corner play, and he dropped it. That was a touchdown. He dropped it for 6. Oh no! Wow, what a play! So, oh my gosh, what a play! So here we go, the dual box now. We have the Bulldogs with the ball. Bulldogs have the ball here. At the Bulldogs moving the ball. They're in the red zone. The little quick screen and stuffed in the backfield on that one. So I'm going to need to make this a little bit bigger for people. There you go. And now we go back to the other game. We've got the Cardinals ball about the 35 for the Cardinals and about the 32 on the Bulldogs. So we're there. This is time for dual box because both plays are going. Cardinals run the ball to the right and break. Look at the Warhawks. Great defense. And a handoff for the Bulldogs. They're moving the ball up and to about the 29, 28 yard line. Don't know the down and distance with the Bulldogs game, but they're moving the ball on the Falcons. Falcons take pride in their defense. They've had a good defense all year long, but they've right now it looks like the Bulldogs have a great opening game plan. Not sure if they scripted their plays or not, but whatever they're doing is right. They got to keep it up. And we could see a upset in the making with the Bulldogs coming out here. So both of them just break the huddle. I'm going to leave it in the dual box right now. Let's see what happens here. The Cardinals in Almost picked off. Cardinals, I think, just got sacked by the Warhawks. Big sack. Wow. What a big play. That's gonna be tough for the Cardinals there. So Junior with a sack on that. All right, and looks like a punt maybe. Let me see. I know Frazier said he was going to jump on. I don't see him jumping on yet, so I'll have to see what's going on. So punting over there, and then we've got the game right here. And I'm getting a phone call, and I'm going to put on mute right now. Let you guys watch a dual box because I gotta do commissioner stuff right now. And play in the end zone. Picked off. Picked up. No, incomplete. All right, I want to go in dual box. I'm gonna be on mute for a sec. All right, got a lot going on here. Um, oh, sorry about that. Wrong game. So Batch in trouble, scrambling again, dumps it out, picked off. What a beat through that right at the Cardinals. What a turn of events. Cardinals get the ball inside the 40-yard line. Great position. That's a second interception on Batch today. Um, Meanwhile, while that game's going on, we have the Bulldogs still moving the ball down the field and looking really good. They're looking really good right now. They've had a couple weeks off. It looks like the rest works out. So hand the ball off, going up the middle, and he is stopped at the 15-yard line, I believe it is. So it's really hard. This kind of video feed's not as strong on this one, so it's hard to see what's ball's on the 15-yard line. I don't know down and distance on this, but what a change of events over with the Cardinals. It is a um, crazy game. And Batch threw that right at the D back on that play. I know what he was trying to see. He's trying to read that. I'll leave this on because both teams are breaking the huddle. He was trying to hit the receiver, and just bad timing there. So can't do that as a quarterback, especially in the playoffs. That's 2 turnovers, 2 interceptions he's thrown. And the Bulldogs drop back. They're in the end zone, and that's a touchdown. Bulldogs up against the Falcons. I think that. Oh no, Falcons were down last week, but oh, and the Cardinals touchdown again. This is why it's better than NFL Red Zone. You guys got to see both of those with the dual box. So if you guys are watching this, you had the one touchdown with the Bulldogs and the other touchdown with the Cardinals, and that was a great play, great catch. Let's see what both extra points are, and then we should be going to let's see what happens here. So I'm gonna put this back on mute for a second because I got commissioner stuff going on right now. So we'll watch the extra points, and we'll probably watch commercials afterwards. Bulldogs came to play today, 6-0 over there. So we still nothing going on in the other game. So while we're in break, let's go to the studio. As you can see, we've got the Bulldogs and the Falcons on the TV over here. In the other game, I'll have the dual box. We got nothing going on here. And then we've got the. So we'll stay here, see what's going on. And Donahue passes a quick pass and out. So the Warhawks moved the ball. I just saw a big pass play. They got back in. They just threw the ball. Got a nice play. So let's go back to the dual box, which I don't have on here because I moved it. There we go. So dual box now. We've got the. Let's see. Yeah, so we've got a game there. So we'll go back to the Falcons live here. Donahue deep ball Deep play. That's caught. What a play down to the 15-yard line. Is that Cahill or yeah? What a great play, great catch. Wow, that is excellent. So wow, great play there. The I don't know if I'm actually live on Facebook. For some reason, Facebook's not activating this. That's weird. So I guess I'm just live on the YouTube channel right now. So if you guys do want to chat with me, I will jump onto the YouTube and get there. But what a play! Both both games 6-0 right now. Um, both lowest seeds are trailing, but Falcons moving the ball right down the road, right down the field. Falcons handed off to Coleman, going up, and great play. And meanwhile, oops, let's bring that back up. We've got we'll go dual box right now, so you guys can see both games. Warhawks are moving. They're about at the 30-yard line, and they're about the 30-yard line, and then we've got the Falcons in the red zone here. So got some good action going on right now. Um, Welcome to the red zone. If you guys are just joining in, please like and subscribe my pages. We're trying to get this out here, but let's see. Both balls about to snap at the same time. We got Batch and Donahue, two front runners for the King of the Spring. Batch hands it off and breaks it, and then touchdown. And the Falcons, look at that. Great answer. Great answer. After a big drive by the Bulldogs, Falcons come right down, do what number one teams do. They answer the bell. What a great play right there. So we got some amazing football going on right now. Let's see if the Warhawks can do the same thing and answer. All right, so we've got the Warhawks with the ball. See what Batch does here. He's in that shotgun. One man in the back. Oh, over a high snap, but he got it. So the O line is doing better. In a corner route, underthrown though. Underthrown. Let's see if the Falcons can take the lead right here. Falcons are um, tied the game. Extra point pending. See if they can jump in the lead. But bad snap. He keeps it and runs it in for 2. What a play by 20. I think he's the one that ran it in. I'm not sure who that is right there. I need to pull it out and find out who that is that just scored the touchdown and then scored the 2-point conversion. But here's a touchdown again. We'll watch this again. Great play. I believe it's the same guy. Yep, the quick screen. Great play. Look at that. Touchdown. So they're up 8-6 right now. From what I think it is, based on my is Devontae Pickett. So I'm not 100% sure if that's who that is because it doesn't look 6'3". But that's who I had. Oh, it might have been Morris Hilton actually. I don't know if that's 26 or 23. So could have been Morris Hilton who actually posted today. You're gonna find out who he is. So maybe today is the day you guys find out. So that being said, let me go back into the dual box here. Not sure what happened with the Warhawks game. Let's go live to that to see. I think they scored. Yeah, the Warhawks scored and I missed it. Sorry about that, guys. This is the bad idea for me. I'm trying to give you guys good experiences here, but it's yeah, definitely my phone's blowing up with a bunch of stuff going on today. Warhawks must have scored. Ball down, ball up, and oh my god, that's not a penalty. Oh, not good at all. That is not good. Let's get out of that. Wow. We'll go to the other game. That's gonna be a little bit. So see what happens there. I'm gonna go on mute for a sec. Wow, what an amazing turn of events. Warhawks come down, score, and just a really horrific play on the kicker. I hope everybody's okay with that. That's just not uncalled. That's uncalled for. You got to do a better job special teams wise. You never run at a kicker. You're supposed to run where the ball is going to be, not where the ball is. So let's go back to dual box. Still in the. Yeah, let's see. A lot of communication going on over there in that game. Definitely, I'll keep an eye on that game, see what's going on. And offsides, it's a free play. Nope, they call his contact on that. So, so the Bulldogs got a great return. Yeah, they got the ball. So Bulldogs, this is going to be an interesting game right now. Back and forth game. It should be 8-6. Unless I missed it, they call that play back. Not sure what happened there. So I'll have to kind of see. Maybe the score is just not updated. So interesting. Let's post this on. So unlike the NFL red zone, we do the red zone in the ECFL during the playoffs. So it's on my personal YouTube. It upload to um, did not upload to Facebook for some weird reason. So I'm going to share this with everybody. But what amazing games we got going on right now. Four really good teams doing what really good teams do. So still nothing in the Warhawks game. I'll bring that to you as soon as it goes live. So all right, Bulldogs drop back to pass, rolls to the left, and the Falcons defense all over the place gets him out of bounds. So all right, still no action in the other game, so we'll leave it here with the Bulldogs and Falcons. See what happens going on. See what goes on. And for the people who do not see this, I apologize for not having this on Facebook. I don't know why I didn't connect. Got to be something on my end, but I believe it's connected with YouTube. So while you're on YouTube, like, subscribe, um, make sure that you guys are, enjoying this. With the likes, it makes me know that this is worth doing. I hand it off and pretty good run. Bulldogs are taking it right at the Falcons defense, and this is very very shocking. The Falcons look like they're human after the last few games. They really looked like they were going to be dominating and dominant, and the Bulldogs came to play today. So Bulldogs started the season hot, went 4-0, lost the last three, kind of backed themselves into the playoffs, winning the one crucial game that got them in by beating the Ducks in Rhode Island. So yeah, it's very interesting to see what's going on with them. But 6-2, no, it should be 6-8 right now. So Falcons are winning 8-6. It looks like it's the end of the first, and it looks like it's time for me to go back to the studio. So um, I hit the wrong one for the studio. Here we are. We're back. I can see we got the games on the sides. What an amazing games going on. I sure hope the kicker, I don't know if that was Steve that got hit, but I sure hope that he's okay because that was a horrific play. It just looked ugly on on my end. So I sure hope that it's a lot better in person. But this long delay is scary, very very scary. So hopefully everybody's okay. And this is why you guys, it's smart football, and we all get back and we all have stuff to do on Monday morning. So these guys go out there and they lay their bodies on the line, and this is something that they do all the time. So it's definitely something that is tough to see happen. So that being said, let's go back to the. Looks like we're still on. Let's see, Frazier jumping in. All right, we're gonna have some people on here now. I love it. Frazier has decided to join in. And Frazier, how's it going, man?
What's up? What's up? What's up, man?
What's up? I'm gonna have to get my headphones on because you aren't on right now. But let me go into the Falcons game right now because uh, Falcons are
Can you
rolling.
hear me?
Don't say anything yet because I might get some back feed with my
Okay.
site. But what a amazing first quarter of the playoffs we've had right now. You can chat now. It should be good. So, have you caught any of the game, Frazier?
Well, no, I was actually just I just caught it when it came on because I'm in the middle of doing a bunch of stuff. I
Gotcha.
was like, let me catch these games, and now I'm seeing the craziness. Like right, the first quarter, I missed the first quarter, obviously 6-6. Everybody's kind of getting to know each other, but the Bulldogs are saying, "Hey, listen, we came to play."
Bulldogs came to play exactly. Yeah, it's
What's the score of the Falcons game?
8-6. It should be 8-6. They have
Oh,
6-6 right now, but it should be 8-6 Falcons.
okay,
So Bulldogs came down and scored, and then the Falcons
yeah,
came down and answered. So it's
wow,
yeah,
this is a game. It's a game.
it's yeah. We've got a couple games, and it's yeah, really exciting to watch what's going on. But I haven't gone back to the Warhawks game, but they kicked the extra point to go up 7-6, and
Yeah,
just like it was ugly. They really rammed into the kick. Like, it was a rough the kicker, and it was bad. I don't
okay,
know what happened. It went to commercial, so I don't know what's going on. And it hasn't gone back since. So
gotcha.
either he's still down injured, which is a bad sign, or he just forgot to hit play. So
Yeah,
we'll see.
could be anyone.
I hope he's okay though, because it's not good. It didn't look good live, and
Yeah, let's hope it's for the play button.
yeah, it just goes to show like we, as semi-pro football players, we lay our lives on the line. Like we do a lot to, play this game, and not lives, but you know what I mean. We just
Oh,
we put our bodies. That's what I
well,
was looking for. Put our bodies on the line. So
7U made it to 37U made it to to like a podcast with Carmelo Anthony,
yep,
and he was rashing them. He's like, these cats are just doing it for the love of the game. They don't have
yep,
team insurance. They have their company insurance. Yep, right.
yep. No, absolutely. It's we do a lot, and like it's a passion. Like you have to love what you're doing to do this. So it's
Yeah,
it's good stuff. But back to the Bulldogs. You see the games and stuff. Are you good? So
yeah, I can see it. Yeah, I can see
Yeah,
it. I can see
Bulldogs are
it.
punting,
One thing.
and it looks like that's a great punt. Oh, it took a
Good point.
bad bounce, but out inside the 10. Let's see what Donahue can do
Good.
inside the 10. So a little update on the Warhawks. Batch has had 2 turnovers,
Oh,
bad interceptions too, like they were bad ones. So
really?
yeah, but it happens. Right now we're in double commercial, so we'll just leave that there. And once the games go on, we'll let you know. So I'm back in the studio. I'm gonna need to put you in the studio, Frazier. Realize
It's all good.
you're not here.
It's
So
all good. No,
yeah.
no, leave me out because I'm in the middle of doing stuff. I just hopped on to show some love. You know what I mean?
Oh, I got you. Thanks. I think everybody appreciates that. So it's
How was how's your boy Donahue doing, or my boy Donahue doing?
Dunhue threw a nice touchdown pass. So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean it's tough. I mean Batch is throwing himself out of the King of the Spring race. Cologne looks awesome though. I'm telling you, this first
Oh
quarter,
yeah, he's back.
he looked great. He played great against the Warhawks too. I didn't see that film, but I was told he played
Huh?
great against the Warhawks. So it's Oh, interested to see Donahue hands the ball off
Does
to
Coleman do anything?
Coleman. Coleman's kind of been stuffed. Morris Hilton
Oh,
was the one
really?
that scored a touchdown. I think it was. Was it
Okay.
25? I'm not sure. It might have been.
Was it
Might have
Malik?
been.
Is it Malik the next one? Is that the other king of the spring?
Yeah, Malik is
How's he doing?
haven't really seen a lot from him. It's hard to this film I'm on now is like kind of grainy, so it's tough to see
Yeah.
names, and I don't know him well
I just
enough
want
to
to
be
see what
like
the
that's him.
the potentials, what
Yep,
they're up to.
yep.
Because all that
So
talk, they talk. Now is the time to perform. So I'm just waiting to see how they prove themselves.
yeah, no, exactly. I think Malik is number 4, correct? Yeah, I think it's number
Yeah, I
4.
think he's number 4. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's really no, Malik Williamson does number. He's wearing 25 right now. So he was the one that if that's Malik that scored the touchdown, and if that's Malik that hit the 2-point conversion, that could be a that could be a gimme. I thought he was wearing number 4. Wasn't he wearing number 4?
They changed numbers all. I don't
I
know what
don't.
numbers these
That's
are.
crazy. So I'm very nervous about the. I'm going dual box right now. Very nervous about the Warhawks and the kicker situation because it was ugly and they've
Oh
not
yeah.
gone back to the game since. So I
Wow.
don't know if ambulance is being called or what, and it's something that just
Jesus.
the fear of the unknown right
Prayers,
now.
man. Prayers up to that guy.
I don't have
Whatever's going on.
I don't have the reporters that could come to
Yeah.
my like in the NFL, so it's hard to tell what's going on there. So
You have no sideline reporters.
yeah, no sideline reporters, not yet. That's my goal is to grow this thing. Do we have sideline reporters? But
Or you can just
it's
zoom in if you have sideline reporters, not just like this.
right. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. So here we go. Donahue, the bubble pass to number 8, 9. Yeah. So that's a nice little bubble. I think Cahill had a nice big catch too. But that's the Tupu guy that I think he plays linebacker too. We talked about him last week as well, number 9.
Yeah, exact linebacker. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I believe that was him that just caught that. Um, yeah, still nothing going on in the Warhawks game. I think he's playing the halftime video right now. So that can't be good. Not to laugh, but like, oh shit, it's scary. So let's see what we got here. So Twins, Dunhue back there. I hate when the down marker is on the home sideline because I can't
Yeah.
see what's going on. So there's a
Well,
handoff,
good draw.
and
Good
that's
dive. Good. That's a dive.
yeah. So it's going to be a big gain right there. It's about a gain of 7. So 2nd and 3 for them here. It's going to be
Was that a dive play?
yeah, looked just like a dive. I don't think there's
RPO.
zone blocking that. It's hard to tell. Yeah, it could have been the dive. I was looking at the D backs, so I didn't really see the blocking up front. It could have been the zone play, but it's like I said, it's tough to tell. And
I
now
think Donahue runs a lot of RPO. No, that's their thing.
he does. Well, I think it depends on who they're playing, I think. So
Yeah.
let's see. Zoom you in here. Oh. Trying to zoom you in here. I don't think I can get you in there. Oh, what's going on here? That's Coleman right there.
RPO. Yeah. That's
Dancing.
cool. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, there you go.
busted
There
out
we
to
go.
42
There
yard
we
line.
go.
There he goes.
Good run. Good run. Almost got tackled in the backfield too.
Was that? Sorry, I missed that. You broke up a little
You
bit.
know, he almost got tackled in the backfield. He just
Yeah.
ran it out to the side.
He's a good player. Coleman. This Falcons team, they have a lot of guys who step up when they need to. So that's why it's so hard to pick like who's the one guy on the team if you didn't have like.
Yeah.
So that's why my theory for a team like the Falcons is it's hard to say. So right now, Donhue's been playing great. He's controlling the offense. Like I said, Batch with his 2 interceptions really hurts. I just hope somebody. I hope whoever that was kicking. If it's Steve, I really hope it's Steve Goodrich. I really hope he's okay. And it's just something I've known him for a long time. He's been playing for a long time. I mean, he's been playing for like 40 years. So if it's him that got hit, it's gonna be tough. But Donahue goes deep. He has a step.
Yeah.
Oh, was that Cahill again? No,
Oh
it's
yeah, he
not.
caught
That's
that. He definitely caught that.
guess who that is?
Oh, my boy Malik.
That's Malik. Big, big play.
That is a
Wow.
big, big gainer, man.
Wow. What a play. Here it is
Stack the
again.
DB too. Stack the DB to make sure you. Oh, it's man. What is this?
Yep. Oh, great
Cover
play
three. They're in
design.
cover three.
Yeah, cover three.
Yeah,
You ran the hitch seam.
yeah.
They bit,
Definitely stuck
had that step.
everybody in.
That's
Yeah,
all you need to do. Need to just get that step. So,
yeah.
um, wow.
Once he's on top,
What's that?
said if he's even, he's leaving.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly. What a play right there. That's.
That's a huge, huge,
Yeah.
huge pickup.
Huge pickup. Huge play. Just went over to the studio now. As you see, the game over here is still on break. So I'm really concerned. It's tough to see anything happen. I hope they're okay. So looks like a timeout is being called in the Falcons game.
That's a
So
man.
we're just gonna go back to the studio for now and see what happens. And I'm gonna
That
check
was sick
the
though.
messaging on the on there. Here we go. Thank you. Why did franchise the trucker? Why did you retract your message? I missed it, but thank you. I appreciate it. So
I said something diabolical.
yeah, he probably said something. Probably said something that remind me what I said the other night. So, anyways, here we
Blazing
go.
somebody.
Falcons are in the on the 20-21 yard line. Looks like Donahue hands it
Boom.
off.
Back again.
Yep, great. Look at that defense by the Bulldogs. They're right there. I mean, they came to play. It's very, very good. You know, they came to play today, and I had to make
They
myself
need. They need
bigger
to.
because Jeff said I
They,
looked like a midget, so I needed a bigger chair. But I was like, I'll just zoom in on
who
my
said that?
camera. Jeff said that last week.
No.
My brother-in-law. So he's like, you look like a midget. You need a bigger chair. So, yeah, I don't know.
Did,
I'm worried about this. I'm worried about
did you go out and buy one?
kicking. What, a new chair? No, no.
No.
No, I don't have enough time. I'm got a crazy busy weekend. Here come Donahue though. What'd you do right here? Was it 2nd and 10?
Yeah, roughly about 2nd and 10, 2nd and 11. Yeah.
Throwing it to
Back
the
to your
end zone.
boy.
He
Back
went
to your
to it.
boy. Oh.
So now so here's like the scenario. It depends on your kicker, how much faith you have in your kicker. I probably would have taken a shot there too.
I mean, it's worth it. It was a good play.
Looks like that game got shut off. Oh boy, what's going on there? Nope. What just happened? Oh, was
No
that this
idea.
game? Anyways, so yeah, I would have taken a shot there too. I feel like that's a
Nice
you know,
corner out. You know, I mean, it's a safe play.
yeah.
If he misses it, it's going throwing it out of bounds. You know, he's not going to get picked.
But also, like you're in 4-down territory right now because you're not going to punt if you're going to go
Yeah,
for a
no,
field
no, you're
goal.
definitely not going to punt.
So now, like, if I don't go for a field goal, I'll take a shot there. You only if you're going to go for it on a 4th down, only try to get not only
A
but
screen will be good right here, though.
folks that get 5 or 6 yards. That's what you want to get right here. But they're playing man. Oh no, they're playing zone on this too.
Yeah, screen will be good right here.
Thrown to that's quick screen.
Oh,
Get your playmaker the ball. Oh, look at
that, bro. Oh, good goal. Good tackle.
Get the
Good
ball to
tackle.
Malik. Now you have to go for it. I'll probably just
Good
take a
tackle.
shot in the end zone. Yeah, I would just kind of gamble here. Wrong number of
Yeah, I mean at 6'6",
Thanks, man.
you're moving the ball. You know, you have the opportunity to do something, but
yeah, I do think it's 8-6. I don't know why it's 6-6 still.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's 8-6 because Malik ran it in. I think that was Malik. If franchise, if you know, number 25 is
25.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The roster online says it's Malik, so but I thought he was wearing number 4, but I know he's probably changed numbers. And that's another thing. It's like teams that have their jerseys to like week 3, so the real numbers is hard to like tell who was. If that makes sense.
What do you think Donahue's going to right here?
Deep.
Right back
corner.
to him. Right back to him.
Oh, come back, but he's short.
Bad.
He's short.
Bad,
Is he
man.
short?
Bad.
I don't know. He might be there. He might be right
He's
on
right
the
there.
sticks.
He really got to the sticks. They're going to call it?
No, they moved the
First
chains.
down.
Chains on the 21.
First down.
Depends on where the spot is.
Anytime the refs huddle up like that, they're gonna give it to him.
Short.
Oh
Bulldog
wow,
saying he's short.
wow. Well, they brought the coaches up. Once the coach, yeah, I'm telling you, once you're halfway out to that field, something.
Yeah, he's short. Yep, they're short. But hey, great play though.
Ooh,
Great, yeah, great play.
gotta know where the sticks are, my God.
I mean, the honestly, he dove back towards the line of scrimmage. I think if the throw was,
Yeah,
or if he didn't go back to the ball, which is tough as a receiver, you always try to get that ball first and go back to the ball. So, um, it's tough. That's why I just removed it. Why don't the refs do change the measure anymore? I don't know why they don't measure it. I think it's hard because
the
they
ref
should
probably
be
saw it already and
having
was like, it's not
they
gonna happen.
I don't think they mark the 5 yard mark or that like yard line in between. I don't think they mark that anymore. I think they just kind of wing it. To be honest with you, that's something I really got to find out what's going on. But it's fumble!
Oh
Wow, what? Oh,
wow.
guess who that is? Yeah. So hopefully this stays. I'm a little choppy. Choppy. I apologize.
Oh, you are pulling a lot of bandwidth right now. What,
Am
what
I
you're doing?
still on? I'm still on. Let's make sure I'm still on here. Yeah, but I have the best. I should be good. All right, looks like stream 2 is out. So stream 2 is my Facebook stream key. I'm not on that anyway, so screw that. That's why it's like this. How am I now? Am I good? Oh,
Oh well,
number
number nine, number
9
nine.
gets in
Oh,
there.
touchdown, touchdown.
No, he was short.
Oh, right at the
He was
one. He
short.
dove for it too.
He was short.
He
So,
dove for it. I saw him dive.
yeah.
I'm going off the blurriness, and I'm going off this like that was a good pass. That was a good pass.
Yeah. So I'm stopping I'm stopping my stream too. How do I look at my bandwidth here? Looks like I'm good. Render time. Yeah, YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth. Yeah, I'm having some issues right now. You hear me, Frazier?
Yeah, yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
Yep, I'm having some issues. Hopefully this goes on still and it fixes itself. Um, don't know what's going on with my bandwidth right now. First time this happened to me. But handoff. Ooh, what a big run.
It's touchy. Oh wow, wow, big stop, big stop. That's a huge stop right there.
Yeah, we'll see what happens here. And I hope I hope I'm still
In
okay. I
the
should be good
middle,
now. Yeah, it looks like I'm good. I was trying not to talk too much, but my render time looks good. Everything looks good now. It should be back up and running. Full
the big guy in the middle stuffed that.
full smooth. Another handoff
On the
and
other side,
oh, he didn't
back
get
again,
in. He did not get in.
again, 2 times in a row. Went the other side.
Wow.
That's strong. That's strong defense right there.
Wow.
You think they're going to go for it?
I would. I'm all the way my defense has been playing. I'm all 4 downs right here. I'm going for it. What would you do? Would you go for it on all 4 downs? Third down right now, but would you go for it on 4?
I don't know. 6-6. I'm
It's
starting to
eight
see
six.
people who
I believe it's
believe.
8-6.
No. See, when people start to believe, it's different. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Momentum is crazy, man. Once you start to believe, you have a it becomes oh divide back. Okay,
Yep. I would.
somebody's lead blocking. Somebody's going
Yep.
to lead block right here.
Yep.
Yep, there it is.
Coleman's
There
lead
it is.
blocking for 0
There it
touchdown.
is. There it is.
Wow.
There it is.
What a play.
There it
And what
is.
a touchdown. That's Dobbs right there, just kind of running it
That's
in.
a good. You
Yeah.
needed a lead blocker. You know what I mean? You need somebody to kind of give them some to kind of give you some leeway there.
Yep.
Anyways, man, that's it for me. I gotta hop out. I got some stuff. I might hop back on in like a few.
Awesome. Thanks, man. Yeah, just hop on. If I don't see you, just actually I'll leave the Zoom on. Just come in and say hi. I think you will be unmuted when you join. So I'll leave it on
All right,
unmuted.
thanks. All right.
Awesome. Talk to you later, man. Bye. All right. So that was Frazier jumping in for a little bit. Falcons scored again. I believe it's 14-6. I could be wrong though. Trying to watch both games. Kick is blocked. Kick is blocked. It. He's not. He did he catch that? No, that's not. It's not a 2 point conversion. So it's still gonna be 14-6. The you can't do that. No, it's not 2 points. So if the kick was blocked, I couldn't see what happened exactly, but if the kick's blocked, you can't run it in unless the other team gets possession of it and fumbles. Or no, I don't think at all. Like you can't run unless you catch it behind the line of scrimmage. I think it is you can. I don't know. It's actually a funky rule. I'm trying to remember what the rule is. I think if you catch it behind the line of scrimmage, you can still run it in. I'm not 100% sure on that. If anybody knows that, please let me know because that is defense. Got to see it. It was a run play. Left tackle went into a 3 point. Yep. All right. So let's kind of. This is interesting. I'm going to try to call and see what's going on with the Warhawks game while this is on here. So it's going to stay real quick. But as you can see, that game is still paused. So not sure what's going on. Let me find out, and I'll get back to you guys. Oh, looks like we ask and we shall receive. So Warhawks Cardinals are back. Um, not sure the quarter or what's going on with that, but I believe this is probably just the kickoff. And yeah, I believe it's just a kickoff, and this is the start of their the next drive. So Warhawks are up 7-6 after scoring. If that's just happened, Cardinals have to find a way to get down there. Let's go to the dual boxing. We got Cologne on the return right now. Cologne busts us to the 46-yard line. That kid, wow, what a play! So let's go back live Cardinals now. See what's going on. Cardinals in the shotgun. Junior Brown in the backfield. Ball snapped. Junior scrambles, and this is what he can do. Look at that. Gains about 10 yards on that right there. I love how he rolls out of the pocket, still throws pump fakes, and they still fall for it. So, um, Bulldogs now breaking the huddle. We'll take a peek at that. Let's go to the Bulldogs game. Oh. So 1st and 10, Bulldogs with the ball. Ball is snapped, handed off, and he's got a lane. He's got a lane. Look at that. Nice gain. 5-yard gain, 6-yard gain on that run. Um, Great play right there. Here comes Cardinals back out. So Junior takes a snap, drops back. Look at the dig. Look at the dig was open. He held on. Now he's running, gains a few. Had the guy in the middle of the field wide open on that. So let's go to Bulldogs right now. Take a peek at the Bulldogs. Their 2nd down attempt. The Falcons go to the blitz, and they're running right at that blitz, and they get the gain. Look at that. Their O-line for the Bulldogs came to play today, pushing that defensive front back for the Falcons for 1st down. 14-6 as we're going, as that's what I thought it was before that kick. So the Bulldogs are getting the ball on the other side quite often. Here we go with the Cardinals. Ball gets snapped. Junior get pressure, but throws it out on the bubble screen. And ooh, good gain, good play. Cardinals moving the ball, not past midfield yet. They're right about the 50. Let's go to the other play. Almost picked off. Oh, what a play. I think he was almost picked off. Uh-oh, that looks like Cologne is down now. Oh, no, that can't be good. Cologne is down. Not good. He's trying to get up. All right, we're going to switch over. I'll keep you guys updated with that right there. Here comes Junior in the shotgun. Facing the 3-4. He's getting pressure. Middle screen to Barrows. Get some good yards. There's a nice play right there. Not sure what's happening. And I like that TB has a dual screen too. TB stepping up his game over in Connecticut. I love seeing that, man. But he's a couple seconds behind me. So if you guys are watching this, there's going to be a quick screen, a middle screen. Boom. Love that. Good stuff, TB. And we're going to be in the break with that game, so we'll go back to the Bulldogs, see what's going on. I'll actually head back to the studio, because, back to the studio. A lot of injuries come out. It looks like Bulldogs are coming back out, so we'll go back to them there, and let's see what happens here. So here we go. All right, so Clone was out. Hopefully he's okay. We had a kicker, I believe, get injured in the Warhawks game. So see what happens here. 4 wide. Bulldogs with the ball. Gets a snap, hands it off, and gets up the middle. Look at that run right up the middle. This O-line, I'm telling you, they are creating seams. So here we go to the Cardinals and get the ball back. Not sure down the distance here. Junior Brown in the backfield. Ball snapped. He's looking for the post, and there's going to be double covered on that. Overthrown, but great ball. There we go. We've got the Bulldogs ran again. I'll go to the double box now so we can kind of watch this. But love the fact that TB stepped up his game and got the dual box. So great stuff, man. So yeah, we'll just go into the Cardinals game right now. Take a peek at this. See what happens while the Bulldogs. I don't know what's going on with the Falcons game. It must have been a timeout. Yeah, I think coach called timeout because Bulldogs just been chopping through their line. So here we go. 7-6. Warhawks are leading the Cardinals. I believe it's the second quarter. Just not 100% sure on that because there was a long delay. Ball snap. Junior rolling left. And he's going to get a couple yards there. Not sure. Good. Oh, don't go backwards. Why would he go backwards? All right. And there's another person pushing and shoving. Number 4. And Bulldogs, I got to go to that game. My bad. Bulldogs pushed, ran the ball up to about the 15-yard line. Looks like a first down. All right, let's go to the dual box. All right, we'll go single box here. Looks like the Cardinals are going to be punting. So let's go take a peek at this red zone right here with the Bulldogs. Let's see what's happening. Ball set, quick screen, and he's getting out. Third down. I don't know if he got enough. I think that is the first down there. So if that might be enough for the first down, I'm not sure down the distance, but great pursuit to the ball. Look at that. You have 6 Falcons right there at the ball on that. So I believe that's a first down inside the 10. So the Cardinals look like they're going to be punting. We've got a punt formation. Looks like there's another timeout in the Bulldogs game. Oh, they're missing a person to the left. Yeah, there we go. I thought there was going to be a trick play over there, but punts up. And it's kind of a short one. Bounces over to the right. So it's going to be about the 10, 20, 30, 40 yard line with the ball there. Going back to the Bulldogs. They're huddling. Bulldogs are, fighting for the end zone and the red zone. So let's just see how it goes here. All right. So 9 yard line. Let's see Bulldogs and shotgun. Oh, that might be a free play if he went offsides. And false start. False start. Somebody moved. Must have been a receiver. I didn't see any lineman move on that one. So Bulldogs came out hot, ended up scoring on the first drive. Falcons answered right afterwards, and then answered again with a second touchdown. So here's the Warhawks with Batch, that quarterback, in the shotgun. Oh, a little mesh play and dropped the ball. It would have been a nice gain right there. Let's go to the red zone again. Ball on the 15-yard line. Not sure what's going on right now. Referee is holding it up. Probably a substitution or something. So, and ball snap goes back. Oh, great pressure and gets rid of the ball just in time before a big sack. So second down. Third down. I'm not sure what down that was, but let's jump out of there. I thought I saw third down somewhere. So Batch has a trips left and running back left. Look for a little bubble pass to number 30. Nope. Batch is going to run it up the middle, dumps it off. Another drop. Another drop in the middle of the field. Those are plays you have to connect if you're a receiver. You got to catch those balls. I mean, it's a small, short gain, but those yards, every yard counts in this. So let's go back to the Bulldogs running the ball, trying to get in there inside the 10 again. Looks like they're at the 9-yard line. And they're hurrying it up. Bulldogs hurrying up. Get the twin set. High snap. Quarterback drops. He's rolling to his right. Throwing in the end zone. And that could be an ill-advised throw, but incomplete pass. There we go. Here's the Warhawks with the ball again. Right around I'll say probably like the 45. Ball is snap. Ball is snap. Caught plenty of time for Batch. He's rolling to his right now. Something's happening. Rolling out of bounds. So, not sure if you got a gain on that or not. But back to the other game. We'll go to the dual box for now. See what's going on. So it looks like the Warhawks are going out to punt. Here comes the Bulldogs on a 4th down, 4th and goal. They need 11 yards to get to the end zone. Let's see what they do here, folks. Up, and it's a timeout flag. False start again, shooting themselves in the foot. Punt is off. The Warhawks down it right around the 40-yard line. Good kick, good play. Losing a kicker, if that's what happened, that's a tough. That might play in big towards the end of this game. So let's see what happens there. We don't do commercials, so let's go to the Bulldogs and Falcons. I don't see Cologne. Is that Cologne up here? I'm not sure if that's him up there. I don't think so. But ball snap, quarterback drops. He has plenty of time. Finally getting pressure. Throws a little sidearm in the end zone. That's going to be deflected down. No flag. No flag. It's a Hail Mary. Everybody, they have the right for the ball. Good non-call on that. Back to the dual box. Falcons going to have the ball. Falcons are going to come out. And while we wait for that and wait for the switch over, I'll go into the studio. And welcome back to the studio. What a couple of great games we have. These are 4 really, really good teams battling it out for the spring championship. Malik Williamson is making a name for himself. I don't know if you guys have been watching him, but he's number 25 for the Falcons, and he's everywhere, all over the field. Really, really, great player. It's definitely making some big plays today. So he's been making huge plays all year long. And let's go to Bulldogs. This is the 4th. Is this the replay? Nope. Yeah, the replay here. Oh, not the replay. I don't know what that was. I thought it was already 4th down. So I saw them running around. I didn't know what was going on. So I think that's 4th down. I'm not sure if there's a penalty. There was a penalty. There's a penalty now on the defense. Oh, gosh. Replay 4th down again. All right. So it's another 4th down play. This is probably going to be put at about the 7. No, probably about the. Yeah, 10, or the ball's at the 11. So it'll be half the distance to the goal. No, it'll still be 5. It's at the 11. So 6-yard line. All right. Timeout looks like by the Falcons. And yeah, I'm going to go back to the studio. So it's been, here we go. The Warhawks are back up. So what a great couple of games this has been. Must have been halftime in the Cardinals game. They must have shortened the halftime because of the injury, is my guess. I'm not sure what's going on. We'll get back to you once I find out. And yeah, they punted. That's interesting. Run the left tackle with the I read that franchise. Yeah, so I think it's halftime. They had a big injury up in New Hampshire, and I'm assuming the halftime was shortened because of that. I know that they have a certain amount of time on the field, being an indoor dome facility. I don't know if that had anything to play in it, but I believe there's a big stoppage in the first quarter. So if that was halftime, which I think it is because Warhawks are kicking, then that's what's going on right now. So let's just go to the Bulldogs. They are in the 6-yard line. Oh, first down. That must have been first down. So they're giving him another shot, another 4 downs to try to punch it in. Should be the passing. He's dropping back in the end zone over his head. All right. So as uncatchable, it looks like the Cardinals are returning one very, very long. Wow. And that's the way to start the second half right there. What a return. I don't know who that was, but what a return. Getting it down to the, I'm going to guess that's going to be the 15. Oh no, we're bringing it back a little bit. Probably like to the 20-yard line. What a play! So, wow, second quarter starts, second half starts, and you're gonna have the Cardinals in really good position. So let's see what they can do if they can take advantage of it. I know they've had some bad turnovers as well. Let's just see if they can take advantage of the good field position, and we'll see what happens. See what happens. Junior Brown's been their quarterback. He's great. He's able to get out of the pocket, scramble. He can throw the ball. Doing such a great job trying to command this offense, playing a really, really tough Warhawk defense. And we'll see what we got here. So we've never seen number 4 for the Cardinals. I'm thinking McNally, but that's not McNally. All right, so in the pistol set here, look for power to the left right here. I think that might be a play they're going to run. More of a blast. And he cuts it back. What a hole there. What nice vision. Nice cutback. That was excellent right there. Yeah, nice little cutback they had there. And that's Tayshawn Watson. Tayshawn has been a beast in the semi-pro world for a long, long time. And you see just a glimpse of what he can do when he gets the ball in his hands. So Tayshawn's been a great player, great person. He's been been a veteran in this league. And I think we're at halftime in the Bulldogs game. So I think there was an untimed down on the penalty that they had. So I think it was a untimed down and it's halftime. So Tayshawn up the middle gets another big gain. So Tayshawn Watson doing what Tayshawn does, moving the ball, getting in there. Cardinals are in field goal range. The Cardinals are moving the ball. And this is not a good sign for the Warhawks. They have to be able to hold them if they're looking to they had 12 men on the field. They're looking to keep this lead. They have to hold them here for at least a field goal try for the Cardinals. They can't let them get in the end zone here. Coming out of the second half, moving the ball and then moving it right. I mean, big kickoff return is always tough. Special teams. I said that week 1, special teams are gonna be a big factor this year. So we got a tight left. We got Barros in the backfield, and we have another fullback up there as well. I look for a big run, whether a dive, blast, power. You get that B gap right there, up there, opposite. Actually, you're outnumbered here. You double team that tackle. Yep. Barrels right up the middle. It's a good audible, good change. That's a good play right there. So, let me see. Yeah. Somebody else is down now. Oh boy. We don't need more injuries today. So no bueno. No bueno. We will see as see both games are on a break. Looks like another injury. What amazing games we got right now. 14-6 with the um, Bulldogs and the Falcons beat the Bulldogs 14-6. And you have the Warhawks up over the Cardinals 7-6. And keep checking the comments, see what you guys have to say. And yeah, just kind of seeing what's going on out there. Good stuff. So getting messages too. Yeah, we're just kind of wait. I know we're halftime with the Falcons Bulldogs, so we'll see what happens when they return. I know Cologne got hurt. We have another. We'll go into the Warhawks live now. We had the kicker for the Warhawks hurt, so we had some big injuries so far today. Hope everybody's okay, and everybody's gonna be okay. Everybody's gonna be better. So that Junior with the ball. It was, but the biggest thing, he had Killer in at tight end. So that was interesting. I've never seen him play tight end before, but hey, he wants to go in there, he wants to block. So be it. I believe the Falcons do get the ball at halftime. I believe the Bulldogs started with it. So we got some good video here in the drone inside the dome. Oh, wow. What a play of that D tackle, getting in, almost getting the quarterback right away. Wow. What a play. All right, I'm getting some people messaging me right now, so I'm going to put myself on mute. Got to do commissioner stuff again. All right, so let's see what we got going on here. Oh, hold on, guys. All right, I'm back. Sorry, guys. Definitely busy day today. Lots of commissioner calls, but looks like the Warhawks ended up scoring. The Cardinals ended up scoring. Let's go back to the extra point. We can see that it's up and it is good. 13-7. All right, so let's go to the Bulldogs. We had a nice stop in the run. Big play there. So I thought maybe there was a turnover on the kickoff, but they called them down. But yeah, what an amazing game we have here. Amazing games going off of both games. Definitely great ECFL action. These four teams are all really, really good teams. There's a lot of talent in the league this year. Super happy to see us as a league grow. We have a great foundation, some great teams, and it's something that I'm very happy to work with all these owners with. So it's been a great first year. A little bit of a bumpy road, but we got through it, and now we're in the playoffs with some great action. So here's the Falcons. Get the snap. Donhue's getting pressured, throws it out. Caught. This is Tupu. Oh gosh, great move, great spin. Up to the 37-yard line. What a play. Great pass, great catch, great run after catch. That's just what championship teams do right there. Falcons with a great play. They have some great talent. They've been all over the field today. Definitely shout out to them for that big play right there. Bulldogs have been doing. Why are we playing the? Not sure what's going on. The halftime videos playing on the Warhawks game. I thought we already had a halftime, but maybe it's just a commercial they have for the love. Gotta love their uniforms. So Donahue is shotgun 1st and 10. Ball in the 37. All right, gets the ball, hands it off. Whoop. Great play, 26. Great run up the middle. He's a beast back there. He's hard to tackle. Big boy, fast. He can move. Fun to watch. This Falcons team they have so much talent that it's fun to watch. Um, I think Cologne is back in. Yeah, Cologne's down here at corner, so um, that's good. I was kind of looking for him. This is him right here. He's playing both ways. He got rolled up on beginning of the game, but seems like he's playing Malik man to man. That's gonna be a matchup to watch. It's like definitely keep an eye on these two guys right here. Whoop. Quick screen. Great play. And that's just what the Falcons do. You get your best guy to take away one side of the ball, and boom. Is that Malik again? I thought Malik was on this side. Did they motion? I missed that. I was too busy circling people. No, that is. Yeah, when something's going on. Yeah, that's Malik right there. Another great play, another great catch. I thought Cologne was on. Maybe it's 23. It's hard to see. It's not the best quality. It's kind of grainy for me to see the players, but he's getting cooled off. That's one thing is players have to keep their cool with you know on the field and respect each other, respect the game. And that's one thing I really pride my teams on, and every team I've been part of, and players like be respectful of the game itself. Um, so yeah, it was 85 that he was covering, not 25. So Cologne on the slot. That's Cahill, which is another good guy to be covering. So I guess that's why they got him there. But Malik has been all over the field today. Here's a handoff. Great pressure by the Bulldogs. Wow, what a play to sneak through there. Woof. So that right there was just and I'm telling you, this kid is letting the world know, the football world know who he is today. So what a great play. It's like, big games call it the big plays call it the big games right there. So um, Morris Hilton, he's been in this league for a while and running back. Been playing center pro for a little bit, and he's just a big boy. He can run, he can break tackles, he got speed. So he's done a great job today. They've been really relying on him running the ball, and I still know what's going on with the Warhawks and Cardinals, but they're still in the break right now. So um, quick pass, another bubble screen. That's Tupu, I believe, and out of bounds about the 27-yard, 28-yard line. So look at the Falcons moving the ball. They can punch one in here. They can end up being in a really good position and being up 2 scores when teams really don't score that much on them is going to be a tough mountain to climb if you're the Bulldogs. So Bulldogs have to do everything on this drive to try to stop them here. What we got going on here? He is a dog. Yes, he is. Nope, breaking the huddle. Let's see what happens here. We got Donahue in a shotgun formation again. Hilton in the back. It's second in about 5 or 4. Look for another bubble screen here. They're giving room to their receivers. And there's a jailbreak right there. And he's going deep, though. I wouldn't have thrown that deep ball, but he did. Incomplete. If you look down low, down the bottom of the screen, that receiver, I think it wasn't Malik, but Malik's come back in. So keep an eye on that guy right there. Malik Williamson, he's been a dog this week. He's been what Cologne has been pretty much all year. Is now Malik is showing who he is this game, and he's had some great games. He had a game that the more highlights in one game a couple of weeks ago than people have in their whole career. So he is like a highlight reel. Still not sure what's going on with the Warhawks and the Cardinals. We're still in a intermission there, I guess I can say. So we'll get back to that when that goes back on. So here comes Donahue in shotgun, third down, and about 4 or 5. I'd probably hand it off here and go for it on 4th, but let's see what happens. And nope, they're going for it. He's going in the middle of the field, and that's a good throw, but that's incomplete pass. A little low throw on that, but it was a good throw where only he was going to catch that ball. So that's what I meant by good throw, not was like a perfect pass or anything. So Donahue, don't sit there saying I'm calling you perfect. So that right there was a good play, though. I would have ran that ball, got a little bit more yards to get a 4th down play, make it easy for a first down. But now they're at 4th and 5, and they're going to have to run it here. And we've got the Warhawks moving the ball as well. We'll go to the dual screen and see what's going on. So very, very interesting right now with what we got going on here. Let's see. Donahue dropped back. He's going deep. I probably should have gone big. I'm not switching it now. Incomplete. Going for the end zone, but incomplete pass. That's a tough one. That is a tough one. Bulldogs get the ball. Bulldogs needed that stop. That was the stop that they needed to, get what they needed to. And here's a motion man going across the line of scrimmage. Batch looks like he's audible. Dropping back. Plenty of time. Look at that. Plenty of time. Plenty of time. He's rolling. Don't be stupid with his ball. And he's throwing across his body. He's stupid with the ball. Stop. I mean, you try to make things happen, but you do that, you can lose the game. So he's got to be better controlling the ball. He's trying to do too much. Too much. All right, so now Bulldogs, if they can score here, it would be a what's that? Get the running back. They score here, they'll make this a game. Bulldogs gets a few yards. I'm going to shout out to the Bulldogs right now. They are playing football. They came to play. It looks like they are undermanned. Doesn't look like they're fully staffed that they've had at the beginning of the season. They had like 50 deep. And, their sidelines look a little light. So I'm shouting them out because they're playing this Falcons team really, really tough right now. And if they can punch us in, it's going to be anybody's game going into the 4th quarter. Very exciting to watch. Very exciting to see. Breaking the huddle. Let's see what happens here. 2nd down. There's still nothing going on with the Warhawks game. Ball snap over the head. That can't happen. You can't let that happen. That's going to be 3rd and forever now. Bulldogs let an opportunity slip away. That's always tough, and it's so hard. snapping the ball, getting the ball. So it looks like the Warhawks are going to punt. We'll watch that. Step back. Ball's up. And caught. He's returning this out to about the 30. And he's down about the 30-yard line, 35-yard line. So, all right, that was a punt. They're going to come out. I want to see what the Bulldogs do here, 3rd and long. So that's a momentum killer. You're trying to move the ball. You're playing the number 1 team. You're away. You have all the everything against you, and you have a bad snap over the head. And now you have 3rd and long. You're going to be forced to. All right, here's a motion. He should stop. He's going to set for 1 second. All right. Empty backfield, quick screen. That's the playmaker. And that's what you got to do. Get the ball. Oh, he fumbled. And the Bulldogs picked it up. They just got a 4th and long. I'm sorry, 3rd and long to a 4th and manageable. 4th and 6. Are they going to go for this now? I mean, I don't know. I would go for this. Just if you feel like you got it, I would go for it. Let's just keep it as a dual box and see what they do here, because yeah, that's what a play right there. They're going for it. Yeah, 4th and 6. This is a gutsy call, but you haven't done much all game. If you can get a first down and somehow manage to get this ball in the end zone on this drive, this is your game to lose. So, oh, wrong game. There we go. 4th and 6. Ball snapped. Giving him time. Ball's thrown, is caught. And that's Cologne out to the 40. He's holding like a loaf of bread, though. He's going to hold on to that. Wow, first down. Ball on the 45-yard line. And this, like I said earlier, big game players show up on big games. Big playmakers show up on big games. Cologne is saying, don't forget about me, everybody. I'm a beast. Feed me the ball. He's hungry. This is his time to shine. You got the you got first down. I believe you're in the 3rd quarter still. 1st and 10, ball on the 45-yard line. They got a pistol set. Let's go back to the dual box. The Cardinals going to be snapping with Junior Brown. And let's see what happens there. It's a quick screen for the Cardinals and a handoff to the Bulldogs. It looks like a incomplete pass with the Cardinals and Warhawks. So you just move the ball as a Cardinals. I wish I had somebody talking to me because I like chatting back and forth with If you had that first down, why? I'm gonna touch on first down. Like, it's an easy throw, but don't you want the clock to tick a little bit? Like, don't you want to make sure you're killing the clock? And throwing incomplete passes isn't the way to kill the clock. So we're in the 4th quarter in New Hampshire. Cardinals have the ball. What an amazing game! This has been an amazing game of both games here. Bulldogs with the ball. They're both going to snap right around the same Bulldog snap. They drop back. It is an incomplete pass. And then Junior Brown is running around. He's getting a few yards. That could be close to a first down. It's hard with this. Let me see a signal. I don't know. This is close. They're going to try to. Are they measure? It's hard to measure this. This is why it's so hard for the officials, because like how you gonna measure this here? But I got to jump back on there. And drops back, throws it deep. And is that caught? That was caught. What a catch. Wow, what a catch. Oh, wait, no, it wasn't caught. I'm sorry. I thought it was caught. It was not. So, anyways, back to the Warhawks and Cardinals. I think we had to switch the drone battery, so we're going to be on the defensive side right now. Excuse me, but Junior Brown, what a dart. What a throw. That's going to be about midfield right there, I think. Midfield. Yep, about midfield. So, all right, back to Bulldogs. And the Bulldogs on fourth down. They're going to punt it. Just need some more liquid in my liquid. And I've been talking a lot. Getting a lot of phone calls tonight. It's commissioners get lots of phone calls. I'm trying to do it all. Anyways, here comes the Bulldogs on a punt. Punt is off. It's nice kick. All right, you got to let him go there, 22. Oh, that's fair game. He was blocking. I think they threw a flag anyways on that. So let's see if they call that flag on the Falcons. If not, they'll get the ball like the 40-ish yard line. We're back to the Cardinals and Warhawks game. Oh, it's the fourth quarter now. So let's see what happens. Warhawks need a big turnover right here. Big play. See what they can get. Junior Brown, quarterback. 28 at the tailback. Is that Menace at full? Well, no, it's not Menace. It's 29. There's a little quick screen out, and he's gonna be out of bounds. Great play right there by the Warhawks. That's a flop. That's a flop and a half. I'm sorry. I'm watching that. I would not throw a flag on that. It just looked like a flop. So was that Bob? I gotta find out who that was. That's a flop of the week there. So back to reality. Back to the other game. We've got the Falcons, Bulldogs. Falcons get the ball. It's gonna be not sure what the penalty was on that, but we'll do the dual box till they roll out here. So must have been I don't think there's a penalty. Must have been declined. Balls will be at the 41. Falcons have it. Let's see what they do here. So I'm telling you, this drive, watch this guy right here, number 25. He has been on beast mode all game. Let's see what happens. Connells are now breaking the huddle as well. Donahue back, hands off to Coleman. Coleman's got to get the edge. He doesn't. He's going back. A big loss. Big loss. That's gonna be tough. Junior Brown drops back, 1st and 10, throws it deep. And if that's picked off, that can change his whole game. Was it? Was it? It was. It was picked off. I think that was picked off. Let's see what happens. No, they called it a catch. Wow, what a play. What a play. That was tough to see. Oh, man, that throw was a bad throw. I thought it was going to be picked off the way that it was going. It looked like it was picked off, but the receiver fought for the ball, got it, and now the Cardinals are in the red zone. The red team in the red zone going to go for their 3rd straight ECFL Spring Championship. Let's see what happens here. Very hard to do. Donahue back. Drops back. Throws a deep one. That's underthrown, a little bit incomplete pass on that one. All right, so I might be switching back and forth with these games here and here. But wow, I thought that was an interception over on the other side of the football there. So back to the Falcons game. Let's see what's going on there. And I haven't been looking if anybody's been messaging me. I'm sorry. Flats. Yes, flats. Cards, Hawks going into the fourth quarter. Yep. Thanks for reaching out. So, anyways, we got the Falcons driving. Well, not really driving. They're starting on the. They're going backwards, but they have the ball against the Bulldogs. I'm gonna go dual box here because Cardinals have come out too. Cardinals snap the ball, hand it off. Tayshawn cuts it in down at the something yard line. So that's gonna be a very close play right there. Not sure what's going on with the Falcons stoppage in play right now. I think it's still the third quarter in the Falcons game because they started right to left, and there must be a timeout or something going on there. Maybe it's a quarter, but not 100% sure. It's got to be the fourth quarter there. There's no way it's still the third. So Tayshawn looking good. This is looking really good right now. If the Cardinals can put this in, it's going to be a very, very, very tough game for a very tough comeback for the Wallhawks. I mean, Batch can pull out magic, but it's hard to do. I think that red line you guys see, or I'm just kind of guessing. I'm not 100% sure, but I believe that this line right here is the goal line. So if you can kind of see that red line. And Tayshawn outside off tackle, and what a great play by the defense. Storming in there. That's a loss of a couple of yards on that one. But yeah, that's that red line you guys can see a little bit vaguely on the TV. This is going to be the end zone. So that's where the end zone is. And obviously my line's not straight, but that's where you can kind of see that little red so you know how close to the end zone they are watching this. So back to the Falcons back in action. Dump past some Hilton. Got a lot of yards back going in the third and manageable now. Great play. And that's what a lot of times teams in these leagues, they get like a long, like second and forever, and they try to throw like a big, big ball. So we're going into the fourth quarter. Was the end of the end of the second. Interesting. They try to get like a big chunk at once, and you don't need to. So yeah, we're in double commercial. So what that means is you get me again. How you guys doing? I'm John Facchetti, commissioner of ECFL, doing this to try to, make the games more fun. You can watch both games live. We also have ECFL Network live. You can watch it on that as well as my Facebook and YouTube. I hope to have the ECFL live up and running before the summer season starts. I should be on Roku in a couple weeks. That's one of my goals is to get this up, but it's very tough trying to build everything here. And I just think it's really cool to have your own network as a semi-pro league. I feel like we are doing whatever we can to make it the best place to play football. So East Coast Football League, we love football. Hopefully you guys can see it, know that it shows. But Falcons in the fourth quarter now, 14-6. You have the Cardinals winning 13-7, 13-7, I think it is. So definitely 12-7, the Cardinals game. So, but double pass. He rushed that one to Malik. 4th and 6. I thought it was third down. 4th and 6. That's an interesting call, Ivan. I mean, I know your defense has been stopping them, but you have the lead. Why give them an opportunity? Give them a short field. You have the lead. You could have punted it out of bounds, keep it out of Cologne's hands. That's probably why you thought of going for it. Anyways, I'll stop talking. We got the Cardinals. We got Tayshawn. Handoff. There's a naked boot, and Junior gets in there. Wow, he fumbled. Touchdown. Wow, he fooled me. I thought Tayshawn had that. What a great play action, a bootleg. It looked like they even pulled a guard going that way. What a great play. I want to watch that one again. Anyway, Bulldogs throw it deep. What a great play by Junior Brown on that, and great play design. Don't know if he just called his own number, or if that was a play call, but what a great play call. That was excellent. Yeah, I was fooled out on that one too. So that's gonna hurt. That's gonna make it 18-7. Batch has to work a lot more than Magic right now. It's a two-score game. You got to get the ball downfield quick. Um, it's gonna make it tough. So let's go back to the Bulldogs and the Falcons. We got a 2nd and 10. Look like someone was shaking up on that. I'll watch the extra point, make sure that it's good, so you guys don't need to miss this game here. And they're going for one, just so you know, the Cardinals game. Um, Offsides on the Bulldogs. The extra point is up, and it is no good. 18-7, a 9-point game going into the last few minutes of the game. 18-7. Um, this is tough. I mean, Batch has been magical, but hasn't quite gotten the magic today. Throwing a couple picks, got the team in some tough situations. You guys don't want to see me. Oh, another false start. Wow. Bulldogs, when it means the most, are hurt, shooting themselves in the foot. Oh, man. The Falcons gave them short field, ball in the own 40-something yard line, their own territory, in their territory, gave the ball away to the defense, the Bulldogs, early in the fourth quarter. You have a deep ball for an incomplete pass, 2 penalties. This has just been tough. I mean, this is hard to recover from from an offensive standpoint. You need to just kind of get a little bit back here. Get about 8 to 10 yards right now. Make it manageable on third down. That's what you're gonna need to do. So ball snap, they hand it off. That's what they're doing. Kind of get like a draw play, but not a lot of yards on that. So now you have to kind of run. I'd run more of a flood pattern on these guys, or I call it the Delta route, or some people call it the Delco. I call it Delta because we love to fly and it shows. Delta is basically 4 verticals deep and 1 guy short. I'll kind of draw it up on the telestrator here. So what I typically do in a formation like this, I'll have like 3 guys over here running deep clear outs. I have a guy here and a guy here. He runs a fade. Then he runs like a deep drag. 9 out of 10 times that guy's wide open because no one covers him. But Warhawks of the return. Looks like he's going. Oh, nice block. Oh, God. What a play. What a play right there. So let's go back to the Bulldogs. 3rd and long. They're not running a Delco. They run a little bubble fake. Quarterback scrambles to the left. Throws it up. Oh, intercepted. Oh, no, he dropped it. Looked like an interception, but what a great play by the defense. Overall, this is a good play. Overall, for everything. I think, I don't hate that play. It's, you got to kind of do something. Now you have to punt. It's 4th and forever. So, I don't hate that call. I don't hate that play. I think it was pretty good. Yeah, so here we are still with not sure how much time left in the game, but we got kind of no action in any of the games right now, so we'll just kind of go back to the studio, wait until the Warhawks break the huddle. You know what? As I say that, now everybody's going to be action, right? So they're going to be punting over with the Bulldogs. You're going to be going for it with the Warhawks. Let's kind of see the punts off. And it is great punt down to 10. Is that Malik? I think it is. Oh, all right. You know what? Let's go live to Batch. Batch going deep. Oh, he has him. He has a man to stole. He had it too. Oh man, not sure what happened right there, but he had him wide open, just couldn't connect. That play has to be connected this time. This time in the game. There's a flag thrown on the Falcons. Not sure what happened. Wow, this is just amazing football going on right now. 4 amazing teams going at it, battling. I love this stuff. This is why we love doing what we do here in the E.C.F.L. So thank you everybody for watching. Please like, subscribe my page as well. As the football spirals, I do a podcast every Thursday night, 8:30. Just to kind of recap all these games as well. and just try to have fun with it. And like I said, we're going to be doing a network, a TV network. Hopefully that takes off, and everybody can watch the games in one spot. You don't need to go around. I'm trying to see now live on my channel. Cool. I know that's live on my channel. Just got notified that I was going live, but I went live an hour and a half ago, 2 hours ago. But yeah, we're here. There's nothing else going on in the double box, so you see we have the advertisements running on the other one here. But let's go to the Falcons and the Bulldogs. Oh, let's go dual box because it looks like the both teams broke the huddle. We got Batch in an empty set, and they're gonna snap the ball right about the same time. So Donahue back there with a 8-point lead, while Batchelder is behind with a 11-point deficit. He's trying to go up the middle, rolling left, rolling right. Just get rid of that ball. He held on to it too long. You got to live to see another day. Time's ticking away. You can't let that happen, Batch. Can't let that happen. I know it's tough. That's something that as a quarterback, you gotta have that internal clock in your head. Stop trying to. It happens all year round. You like making plays, but in this situation, you have 1, 2, 3. Throw to me. That's what you say as a coach. Read your first read, your second read, your third read. If they're not open, you throw it to me in the sideline. Let's live to see another day. Let's go. Looks like a timeout being called. Oh, looks like I don't know what's going on in the field. Something's going on. There's a flag. That can't be good. Let's go to the Falcons and the Bulldogs. Falcons trying to run, and that was Coleman, who's been being stuffed all game. Morris Hilton's been really doing most of the damage. But this Bulldogs defense, I'm telling you, they are playing sideline to sideline. They want this game bad. They know that everybody in the league was thinking they're going to be out. I've even had Frazier still telling me that there's no way the Bulldogs are going to win. But I'm telling you, this team, they have what we like to call the dogs, right? They are ready. They're focused. They want to play. What a great game. We got some great action going on right now. And Falcons, honestly, have to. I would keep this ball on the ground, take the ball away, punt it away. Your defense has been winning you games all year long. The defense is, really doesn't let up anything. You're up by 8 points. You're going to throw it, and it's going to be incomplete pass. That was thrown to, I think that was Malik. Nope, that was Cahill. 85 or 25? 85, yeah. Cahill incomplete. So now the clock stops, and now you got to punt it. And now the Bulldogs are going to have good field position. And this is what you don't want as a Falcon. You want to make sure that you guys are moving the ball. And I mean, Bulldogs came to play today. They came to play. Let's go into the dual box to see that the Cardinals Falcons game is on hold right now. Not sure what happened. Not sure if the game's over. But usually that's a sign of the game being over. So if that's the case, wow. This is scary. This is the guy you do not want returning a ball. Cologne has just been a beast all year round. He's been returning balls. He's been receiving, running, playing quarterback, been receiving balls. Like he's been a beast all year round. I do think that game is over. The Warhawks and the Cardinals. Looks like the Warhawks have lost at home for the third time this season to the Cardinals, who will be going into their third straight East Coast Football League Spring Championship. And you talk about dynasty, you talk about how hard it is not to win it once, to win it twice, but to win it 3 times is extremely hard. Give Shivers, Menace, big props. You guys have been building a great organization over there. So here's a penalty on the Falcons for too many men on the field. They're going to push them back. Now you're going to have a punt a little bit further back. And these Bulldogs can. Wow, this makes a lot more interesting. Boxcast feed is over. Cards Hawks going into the fourth quarter. I saw that. Um, Flats, you know if that game is over or is that game still going? And here's a punt. Ball almost lost in the end zone. And Cologne did not get a chance to get it, but they have great field position at the 40-yard line. And Flats, I don't know if you're at the game, but if you can let me know, I know the feed is over. If you can let me know if the game is over, that'd be great. Because I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that out. What's going on over there? I know they had a bad injury. I don't know what happened. Hopefully everybody's okay over there. But yeah, it's been a great game so far with both teams, and we'll see what's going on here. All right, Bulldogs have the ball. They're in uh, twins, I call that, even on each side. It's a handoff, and they've been running the ball on this Falcons team. Look at that. That's a good run, 8-yard run right there. All right, so let's just see what they come out in now. Once again, the 4 wide. Call it twins each side. Just call it twins. Ball snap, handoff. Once again, up the middle. That inside run has been killing the Falcons tonight. Has been killing the Falcons. I don't see 78 in there. Oh, I think he got hurt last game. That big D tackle that I liked. I'm pretty sure he got hurt. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I'm pretty sure he did. So they got to stop that. I mean, if I was the Bulldogs, run it till they stop it. Like, they haven't been able to stop that. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure that out too, Flats. I'm not sure if that's actually what happened. I don't know if there's a delay, but handoff to the running back again. I'm not sure if that was a delay or if maybe his drone died or something. So I'm not sure exactly what happened. Um, with that, I was assuming it's a delay because of the way that kicker went down. But yeah, it's that if that game's over now, that's shocking. But I do know that game was in the fourth quarter before this game was, which is makes it sound like the game's probably over. And because the screen I have on there looks like this right here, I assume that game is now over. So that being said, looks like the Cardinals are going to go back to the ECFL Championship game for the third year in a row, and they're going to be waiting to face the winner of this game right here. I want to shout out TB 860 for. Oh, look at this run! Great run outside, gets a few yards, but good job. Is that Cologne on the sweep? That's what they got to do. They got to get the athletes the ball. No, that's number 6 there. Another great player, by the way, one of the utility guys. He is all over the field. But yeah, back to what I'm saying. Shout out to TB860 for his film. Does a great job. Everybody go to his page, like, subscribe, follow his stuff. He's a great guy. Does great film work. He's been with us all year, doing such a good job. So I want to shout him out. Thank you, TB. You're awesome. And this game is awesome right now. Third down, big play right here. Twins. Bulldogs in the snap. They're going to run it again. Run it outside. He's going to cut it up. He's going to get a lane. He might have a first down. No, I think he's got the first down. Wow. First down. Look at that. The Bulldogs are running this ball. Kind of reminiscent of when they played the Ducks and they had the lead and they just kept running on the Ducks. Bulldogs O line's good. Bulldogs are doing a good job. Now, if they score, they have to go for 2. That's another thing to keep in mind. So this is interesting. This is awesome. Another play. and it pauses on me. I can't see. I can't give a play-by-play. I think he's down at like the 4 or 3 yard line. Um, but I am chopping from the live feed that I've got from TBE after just praising him. Man, I don't know. It's gonna pause right now. I'm gonna keep this on the live right now. I'm not sure if it's me or them, but it's paused. Of course, same thing happened a couple weeks back, and it's frustrating. I see these 3 lines right here. No bueno. I don't like that. So uh, I'm gonna stay on. I'm actually going to check to see if it's something on my end or their end, but this is not good. I'm gonna go to the box cast and check out the box cast on here because this game is frozen right now, and I hate that it's frozen. But let's see what's going on here. Let's see. Boxcast Bulldogs Falcons. I mean, if this is frozen, then it is. Oh no, come on. Oh man, this is the one thing about live feed and live football that is so frustrating. It's like the ball's at the 3 yard line. What's going on? I'm gonna stay with it a little bit longer. Hopefully everything's still good. Um, don't know what's going on right now. Don't know if it's a camera feed. Don't know if it's live feed. I don't know if it's his live feed because I see I see this right here still blinking. So I'm thinking it's the camera that is busted on it. But I don't know. We're gonna stay here. Not sure what's happening. Um, Technical difficulties, of course. It's like the anticipation, the finale, and it's like boom, what happened? It's gone. So I'm gonna stay on here. Hopefully, if the Bulldogs punch this in, it's gonna be amazing. And then they have to go for 2. I'm at the point where I actually might call somebody at the game and be like, "Yo, what's going on with that?" So um, I might do that right now. I'm gonna go on mute for a second so I don't get any back feed. So yeah, give me a second while I find out what's going on here. So update in Connecticut. Um, it is absolutely pouring. Just came out downpouring right now. I know TV has no place to put his cameras. Um, the what you call it's locked. The press box is locked. So right now, all I know is it just started downpouring, and I think we lost the feed to both games now that both those are up. So uh, I'm getting text messages. I can relay them back to you guys real time. But my contact there had to get some water because wow, what an amazing night this has been. This is it's frustrating because you're at the game, you're watching the game, and it's 14-8. You're right there at the end zone, and it starts downpouring, and you lose everything. So um, if anybody wants to chat with me on the YouTube channel, chat with me. I'm gonna stay on for about another 5 to 10 minutes once I find out what the score is and what's happening. But what I was just told is a torrential downpour just started happening. It's 14-12. So the Bulldogs scored. They're going for the 2-point conversion. And we will let you know what's going on then. But yeah, this is like a live. This is how we adapt and adjust, I guess, in the ECFL. So 14-12, Falcons are beating the Bulldogs in a torrential downpour game right now. And I just got to say, wow, what an amazing season this has been. What an amazing weekend this is. Some amazing talent has been on the field playing, and the Warhawks seem to have lost to the Cardinals. I'm just waiting for confirmation on that. So congratulations to the Cardinals if they did win. That is a really great feat to be third straight championship is really special. So congratulations on that. This game will be the championship game will be Saturday the 31st. I do want to wish everybody a happy Memorial Day weekend, which is next weekend on the 24th. So kind of came a little earlier than Memorial Day usually comes. So happy Memorial Day for everybody. Be safe. Don't drink and drive. Stop and take sips. I'm just kidding. Don't drink and drive. And just waiting to get the update to see if they got the 2-point conversion. And after that, I would probably just check out because the film is not going to be back up because they have lost reception because of the downpour, like literally just torrential downpour is what I'm hearing right now. So that stuff's coming over to Massachusetts tomorrow. So we'll see what happens. Uh, Thank you guys all for watching this too. If you guys don't mind, just throw a like and subscribe to the page. Like my Facebook. Please go on to East Coast ECFL Network. We're going to be launching that very shortly. You can actually go on it now. I have this live stream on there as well, so you can go live. You can watch the regular channels. I can go into live channels. Like we're doing everything to try to make this a really exciting game and really exciting to watch. So definitely love for you guys to jump on and follow us on that. And the more likes, the more subscribes, the more people that we have following us, the more notoriety we're going to get for our friends, our family, our teammates, and just the league itself. And I guess that's the biggest thing I look for is I want to try getting the most notoriety for all the players that are in this league. Just so when you're a guy in Texas and you're flipping through Roku and you find ECFL Network and you see amateur football, you're like, oh, what's that? And they click it and they watch it and they see us playing. And that's why I'm very adamant as a commissioner that we have to be looking great. We have to have great uniforms, matching helmets, matching uniforms, act professional, act respectful. You don't want to go crazy. You don't want to act crazy on games because like this, my whole goal is to give you guys, you players, exposure. So you guys are out there, you get the exposure you need. Your people are seeing you, your friends, your family, and I want to paint this world that we're in into a more positive light because a lot of people and a lot of the likes that you see out there are the negative ones. The 37 U's, the oh here's another brawl, here's this like that. We're not like that here in the ECFL. We're a great organization that has great organizations that underneath it that play each other, and we strive just for perfection and be a better team over a better league overall. So, Owen, what do you think? Pretty good stuff at your juice box?
Yeah.
So, that being said, guys, it looks like it's 14-12. I did not get an update on the 2-point conversion. If you guys want me to stay here, I can. I'm just waiting for confirmation on the game. Do you know what? I will call one more person to find out what's happening with that. Going on the feed fell out. The feed stopped. And amazing that the Bulldogs scored. It's been a great game. I do want to get you the final before I leave here today, so you guys know what the final is. I know my kids want me to be back to being a dad with them. Owen, this is Owen. He's gonna be a little football player when he gets up. When he gets all the way, think you gonna play football?
I play soccer.
I know you play soccer. You gonna play football when you're big? Just say yeah. Make me proud.
I'm a number 2 in soccer.
So they did not get the 2-point conversion. The Falcons are up. The Falcons are up 14-12. Looks like they're gonna have that lead. It looks like we're gonna face the Falcons. Looks like we're going to face the Falcons and the Cardinals in a matchup at PAL Field in Connecticut on Saturday, May 31st at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. It's going to be interesting. I'll be at the game. If you guys want to see me, I will not be on here doing a Red Zone. I'll be at the game. We have the Zine Bowl at 2. That kicks off at 2 o'clock. Then we have the actual championship at 5. So I'm going to jump off now. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for everything. Like I said, like, subscribe, share, let people know about this. Owen and I, we say bye. Have a good evening. Be safe on Memorial Day, and talk to you guys later on.
Bye.